come on. Just getting ready to start my day. Got about half hour before I can start my pre-trip and all that good stuff. Heading back up to Des Moines area, and then I'm turning around coming back down to South Haven, Mississippi, where I just came from. Went down to South Haven, Mississippi, and then somewhere else in Mississippi, a half hour away from there, and then I had to go to Denton, Texas, and then go pick up this load of oil from Shreveport. To go up to Shreveport, pick up some oil that's destined to go to O'Reilly's in Des Moines. I'm probably just taking it to the yard and someone else is going to deliver it. I'm going to grab another load and head back down here to South Haven, Mississippi, just inside the Mississippi line, just south of Memphis, and deliver that. And then I don't know whatever I get after that is probably my load home. So we'll see what happens from there. Maybe I'll get something short that'll get me over to a load home. It all kind of depends on what Brian can find. He's probably already working on it. He may or may not already have something ready for me. So I might find out when I get up there today, if I get up there in time before they close the shop. I'll get up there about 3, so yeah, I should be able to get there in time to find out if there's a plan yet. So just got my coffee made, had a little breakfast, and get ready to take off. Last night was a bear trying to find parking. I almost got stuck trying to turn around in the back of a Walmart here. Luckily there was just enough room for me to get turned around and go. It was one of those Walmarts that doesn't allow truck parking, and so I had to get out of there, and he couldn't drive all the way around it. He got back there by the other end of the docks, and there was a dead end, so I had to flip around and get back out of there. And so I was looking for parking and wound up parking over here behind these hotels back here. So there's a bunch of apartments to the left of me, and then there's hotels here. There was a vehicle, a truck in front of me. I don't know if it was a full tractor trailer or what, because I only saw the back of it, but it had an oversized banner on it, and I don't know if he was a full-size truck or a shorter version. I didn't really get out to look, but I parked right behind him. Figured if they were parked here, I parked here. So when I leave here, hopefully directly in front of me is my way out. So that's the way I'm gonna go to try to get out of here and get back on the highway. You see the highway traffic. If I zoom in, you can see the highway traffic there. But we'll see how tricky it is, if it's tricky at all, to get back onto the highway, especially now that it's daytime. It might be interesting to try to get turned around. So nope, I'm not sitting in the passenger seat. This is the steering wheel. It's just the way the the phone mirrors things and make things look weird. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Here's the steering wheel right here. And I don't know how to switch that to make it look the right way on your guys' end, but it's just the way the phone mirrors the image. So let's see, I've got 9 hours and 33 minutes in the sleeper, so I got another 27 minutes before I can, and then maybe a minute or two after that, just to make sure that it takes. Sometimes, you know, you gotta let that roll another minute or so that it takes and you don't mess up your 10-hour break. But about 6.5 hours back up to Des Moines, or Ankeny, I should say. And then hopefully my load is already there waiting on me, and I can just drop and hook and get out of there and get back down to South Haven, Mississippi. I won't make it all the way there because it's like a over a 10-hour drive from Ankeny down there. It's like 10 and a half hours. So take my blood pressure medicine here. So how's everybody else doing? What's everybody else up to? Hope everybody else is doing good. Good morning to everybody watching this, whether you're watching it right now or whether you're watching it on the replay. Hope everything is going well in your lives. Good morning, honey. How's it doing? I'll call you when I'm off this live feed. So, the place I went to when I went to my second place in Mississippi, which was Sanatobia, Mississippi, was a place that has alright, I'll set this on the floor. This is what I was hauling, was stuff like this. This one I opened, this has got banana. Was 5 bags of these crispy banana deals. I'm going to save the rest of them for my kids. But if you look here, I got this box down here of all this. Let's see, there's this is probably something I'll have to keep for myself because I don't think anybody at my house is going to eat that one. Takoyaki ball, Japanese style barbecue sauce flavored corn puffs. I don't know. Diamond might eat that since it's barbecue. White cheddar. This one's tomato basil. Lightly salted baked green pea snacks. This one's kickin' barbecue. This one I'll definitely have to keep for myself. This is shrimp chips baked. They're like, yeah. So I'll definitely I'm gonna have to keep that one. This loaded taco, I don't think anybody at the house is gonna want that, but I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, got this whole box that I got from it was actually that company Calbee. And if you ever show up there, they give away all, take as much as you want. So I grabbed a bunch to take home to the girls so that they would have some snacks. Every once in a while you'll show up to these places and you'll get free stuff, or every once in a great while you'll have damaged product and you'll get some of whatever, and then nobody wants it, and if you want it you can keep it. Sometimes people wind up with whole bunch of cases of toilet paper. That hasn't happened to me yet, but that happened to many years ago when I was with my my ex. We both went truck driving and we were both out with our trainers. She was out with her trainer and they rejected a bunch of cases of toilet paper, and so they had like 4 big boxes of bulk versions of toilet paper, and they were giving the crap away to people at the truck stops and everything. When I was at Bay and Bay, I had a bunch of rejected cases of Milky Way bars, and I wound up giving the rest of that stuff away. Billy Alston, that I met up there, I have an interview video of him on my channel. He took 3 of the cases with him, and he was giving all that stuff away to friends and family and that sort of thing. And so I wound up bringing what I had left into Midwest Viking and leaving it in the dispatch room, and they ate them up within a few weeks. So either that or they threw the rest of them away. I don't know. But yeah, I had those for the majority of the year, or a good while. I had them from the time I was at Bay and Bay through the time I was at Sayre, England, and then after I started Midwest Viking. So yep. So I should be getting up to Ankeny about probably by 4 o'clock at the latest, as soon as I get going, and I won't have to stop to take a break. I'll just drive on through, and I'll miss most of the traffic going up, but coming back I'm going to run into Des Moines rush hour traffic, and then it'll be late enough I'll miss all the other traffic. But I'll get up there, and I probably won't make it too much further than Kansas City, or probably more like I'll get St. Louis. I'll get about an hour past St. Louis, because I think it's like, I don't know, will I make it to St. Louis? I don't know, I'll get down towards that area probably. Now that I'm thinking, I think St. Louis is I first started thinking it was only 2 hours away, but I know it's closer to 4 or 5 hours, so I probably won't make it all the way to St. Louis if I'm thinking right. My brain's not screwed on straight, so I'm probably not thinking right. I'll probably be in the St. Louis area by the time I get stopped for the night, and then drive the other 6 hours, 6-7 hours, whatever I got left to drive at that point, to South Haven, Mississippi, tomorrow afternoon. So let's see. see, does he have this in the system yet? No. When I refresh it, it doesn't have the new dispatches in here yet. He'll get it in there probably about the time I show up later today. So it's not, I got 9 hours and 43 minutes in, so I've still got 17 minutes left before I can start my pre-trip. So I have no idea what hotel names these are. If they're, unless these are apartments. No, that's gotta be a hotel. Yep, that's a hotel. That is the Country Inn and Suites by Radisson. I don't see the sign for that one. Sometimes you gotta be inventive when you get parked places. Can't find a place to park, you gotta find other places to park. You don't have to park at a truck stop, but it's kind of nice when you do, because then you can get stuff. So this is pretty much where I parked for the night. Alrighty. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna jump off here, call the wife, and then I'll catch you guys later on. Bye. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody's having a good day and everything's going well. Catch you next video.